I read the news so that you don't have to. While regulators around the world are worrying about the next financial crisis, one fintech is quietly trying to slip into the most powerful banking market in the world. So, we have US regulators removing critical safeguards that were put in place post 2008 financial crash. We also see Revolut has applied for a US banking license in a push to crack the American market. The timing is very convenient. It seems someone at Revolut has had the idea to take advantage of a very specific moment in global finance. Bit of background: Revolut is a London fintech valued at about $75 billion with around 70 million customers worldwide. And it has now officially applied for a US national bank charter. This means approval from two major regulators, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. If approved, this means Revolut could take insured deposits in the US, offer credit cards and personal loans directly, and operate like a fully fledged American bank. Right now, it has to piggyback on other banks to offer these services, but a banking license, a full banking license, that could change everything. The irony is, Revolut is based in London, but it still doesn't have a fully operational UK banking license. The UK regulator only granted conditional approval in 2024, and it is still in something called the mobilisation phase, meaning its banking division can only hold about £50,000 in deposits, so the company can't fully operate as a bank in its home market, but it's now applying to become one in the United States. Why now? Timing. The article makes something extremely clear. Revolut executives say the Trump administration is far more open to new entrants into banking. The US regulator, the OCC, has recently approved licenses for new entities, including crypto companies like Circle and Ripple. That is a major shift. Under the Biden administration, regulators were far more cautious with fintechs, crypto firms, and foreign banking licenses. Now the doors appear slightly open and Revolut is sprinting towards it. In case you hadn't noticed, the global financial system is facing multiple pressure points at the moment. AI-driven like market volatility, private credit bubbles, rising interest rates, and geopolitical shocks. In fact, I spoke about Goldman Sachs CEO Lloyd Blankfein warning people about being complacent about the risk of another financial crisis. So theoretically, regulators should be tightening their oversight, but in parts of the US system, regulation is actually loosening, and that creates an opportunity. Cracking the US market is like the holy grail for fintech. It's the largest banking market in the world. Americans hold trillions in deposits, and credit cards alone generate huge profits. So Revolut have clearly decided to take advantage of this loosening in the regulatory environment in the US. And it just goes to show that lighter regulation may increase innovation, as some argue, but it also can increase systemic risk.